You belong on every ground your feet grace, so don't ever feel out of place. Take up space and belong. This earth is your birthplace. So on episode 2 of Temptation Island, um the contestants, the people, the cast find out that the first date is going to be a group date. So they'll be dating whoever they choose in a group. Basically, the girls will have a group date and the guys will have a group date. So Grant Grant and Olivia are cuddled up. He treating her like he's known her forever. Like this is girlfriend. He like all over her. They all over each other, and it's crazy. Chris and Tate hit it off well. Um, Logan gives Ashley some comfort. I kind of feel like the guys were more so like realizing that like this group of women right here, we probably just only gonna be friends with them for real. They not finna do much of anything. So I kind of feel like they were interested, but at the same time, you understand that most of the time with a woman, you would have to make a emotional connection with her first before she even thinks about getting with you, because she came here with her boyfriend who she's trying to see if he could change. So it would take that for her to even open up to want to be with you. Most women, not all women are like that. So the guys returned to the villa and the other girls were waiting for them. Like they were waiting there for their opportunity to get them drunk so they could party and they could have a great time. They start getting wild. They taking body shots. They licking whipped cream off the girls. The girls were licking whipped cream off of them. It is gross. It's gross. Mia was going hard at first. Alexa gets to know Yaman, like they're sitting down and like talking or whatever. And it just, to me, was very interesting to see how the single guys go about getting girls' attention compared to the single girls. I kind of feel like guys know that they have to appeal to a woman's emotional side to get her attention. Women go straight to sex when they're trying to get men. Just straight to sex. Because they already know that's what a lot of men hold more important than anything else. So let me be sexual toward him so I can make him like me, rather than let me just try to get to know him and see who he is as a person or whatever. It's straight, let's get straight to sex, which is crazy. It also was interesting to see the difference between the villas. The guys' villa was a party house. The girls' villas, they had fun and stuff, but like they did mostly talking. Like, let's get to know each other. Like, the guys knew that they had to get to know these girls before they were able to see them as like a potential partner. Taylor tells all of Tyler's business to Casey. She's just like, he doesn't work. I take care of everything. And, he is like, he's basically like in this space where he is trying to discover himself because, he was married before he got with her, and he only got with her a couple of months after he left his wife or whatever, or if she left him or whatever. So she's telling him basically how things are between them, and basically he's not doing what she feels a man is supposed to do. So she's telling all your business to another man. That's just giving him the playbook of what he gotta do to get her attention. That's just how it is. She says she's been taking care of him financially and physically. Like, I cook, I clean. He doesn't even leave he doesn't even put the toilet seat down. Like, he leaves the toilet seat up. Like, That's the least you can do if I'm paying the bills and I'm doing everything else. Put down the toilet seat, you know. She realizes that they want different things. I just thought it was crazy how they had to come there to realize these things, but at the same time, when you're in a relationship with a person and you know that y'all have issues and you're faced with the issues, but a lot of times you don't realize that, dang, I'm probably better off without them, until you have space a lot of the time. So when the girls came to the villa, they started realizing the things that they didn't like about themselves based on how they interacted with their boyfriends or whatever. Um Grant is having some doubt if Ashley and him are meant to be. He's telling the girls like he has a daughter and Ashley doesn't like give a mother, mature and things like that. He doesn't really think she has what it takes to be a mother, basically. Which is, to a woman, such an insult. Like you're saying that I can't be a mother. Like I was literally created to do this. Which all women are not mothers. All women do not have maternal instincts. All women are not nurturing and things like that. That's not, all women just don't have those values or whatever. And to be honest, I can't say that I see what he's talking about with Ashley, because I kind of feel like it also depends on the guy, if a woman, because I was in a relationship with somebody that had a child, and I didn't want to be the child's mother because that person was pretty much kind of using the baby to kind of manipulate me. This is a child that wasn't here before I came here. Like, you had this baby after I met you. So like, that's already crazy. Like, were we together when it happened? No, but it happened in between, like a break or whatever. But like, he would try to use his son that he got with another woman to manipulate me, and I saw it early, and I just was like, I don't want to be around him. I'm not getting close to a child that I'm not going to be around for the rest of my life. Like, we ain't even really serious for real. So why you bringing him around? And he would try to make it seem like, oh, you don't like my son. I don't have to like your son. It's not my son. I don't gotta like your son, especially a son that you had after I met you. So I feel like it depends on how you feel about him. But at the same time, if a guy you're with is making you keep a distance between yourself and their child, regardless of whether they came there, you don't need to be with him, because the child is innocent. And even in my situation, I wasn't like mad or like I don't like the baby, because he had nothing to do with anything, but the fact that he was trying to use him to manipulate me was what I had a problem with. So yeah, I'm gonna keep my distance because I know how I am with kids. I know how I am. I know I get attached. I know how hard it is for me to break that attachment, and you not gonna use this baby to try to manipulate me to stay with you. That's not what you finna do. But so, the night ends, the girls go to bed, and the guys go to bed as well. The next morning, Ashley is crying by the pool. She's trying to figure out why she held on to Grant for as long as she has. She says he's her most toxic relationship. They're sitting there opening up to each other. Alexa says she feels dependent on Lino and she's struggling to be without him, and she wants to not need him. They're realizing the issues in their relationships because they got this space between these guys. Lino realizes that he resents Alexa because she withheld info in the past about who she was dating. He said it was a blow to his ego. He said this was like the first time that, I guess, a girl that he dated didn't like choose him off the bat, and he wasn't like the winner or whatever in the situation. And because it was a blow to his ego. He resents her. Man. The girls grill Brion about his relationship with Shantae, and he tells them he wishes Shantae was more sexual, but he defends her when they say he can get the best of both worlds with someone else. He was basically like, he don't believe that he can get everything he wants from one woman. And I kind of feel like Brion will say these things like, I wish she was more sexual or whatever, but the reason why he defends Shantae is because he has molded and shaped her into the woman that he wants her to be. She allows him to do things that a lot of women are not going to allow him to do. And he feels like, I would much rather have that than have my sexual desires met. But I'm still going to complain about the fact that she's not sexual. I would much rather have this person who is attached to me, toxic attachment. I would much rather that than have my sexual desires met, even though that is important to me. But, excuse me. Also, if I cheat, she ain't going nowhere. For real, for real. So I can kill two birds with one stone, really, if I'm staying with her. And I just want to say, men like Brion annoy me because these are the type of men that will say, I want a submissive woman and I want a woman who lets me be the man. And then you get a woman like that and you treat her like trash. You mold and you shape her into who you want her to be, and then you hate her for being the woman that you shaped and molded her to be. You hate her. She don't got a life outside of me. She don't do nothing on her own. She's always attached to my hip. Cause you got her like that. You created that. And you don't like it. You don't like what you created, because a lot of the times y'all will say that y'all want submissive women, but no, y'all don't. Y'all don't respect submissive women. Y'all don't treasure submissive women. Y'all don't value submissive women. Y'all hate submissive women because they don't hold you accountable a lot of the times for a lot of the stuff that y'all do. And sometimes y'all are like kids. You act out, you want to be disciplined. But if somebody is just allowing you to do whatever, and I feel like sometimes y'all be thinking that, oh, she can't love me because I can do whatever for her. How can you love a person and allow them to hurt you? But y'all shape and mold these women to be this way. And then you hate her, and then you punish her for being this way. You cheat, you're abusive, you don't respect her, you don't value her, you put her down, you are always attacking her. But this is what you said you wanted. But now that you got it, you don't like it. You don't appreciate it, you don't value it. Y'all don't be know what y'all want. That's why when I be hearing that, yeah, you don't need a submissive woman. You want somebody you can run over. And then once you run over her, she ain't no more good to you because you done beat her down. Now you don't even like her. It's weird, but it's very on brand for me. The way that he viewed relationships, I can't even remember exactly what he said or whatever, but I was like, he's defending her, like, so maybe he isn't that bad. I was wrong. I was wrong. Shantae says Brion isn't getting another chance if he messes up, which is a lie. We know this. We see that Shantae is pretty clocked out. The fact that he's like, I'm a flirt, I'm trying to prove to her that, like, I can be faithful to her. Like, I came here to tempt myself to show her that I ain't gonna cheat. No, you didn't. You came here so you can have access to a bunch of women at one time and in one place. And you knew that regardless of what you did, she was gonna take you back. Now, I ain't finished the season, but at the same time, I already know how this going in. Taylor says she feels guilty because she's been controlling since Tyler cheated. Um she was basically saying that she knows that she's really been hard on him since he cheated. She's not funny anymore. She's very controlling. She wants to know any and everything that he has going on, and she feels guilty for it because she isn't really able to be the woman that she really is because he cheated. And my whole thing is, if you understand that about the situation, why are you with him? I'm sorry. The reason why I be leaving my situations when things be happening like that, if you cheat, I'm leaving. Because I know, and you know what's crazy? If I get cheated on and I decide to forgive you, I'm not even gonna be like that. I ain't gonna be controlling. I'm not gonna be a helicopter girlfriend. I ain't gonna be checking for what you got going on. I'm still gonna mind my business because am I am 100% sure that if you do something, I'm gonna know. I don't have to dig for nothing. I don't gotta check your phone. I don't gotta check your social media. I don't gotta be over your shoulder telling you, you cheat again, I'm leaving. Cause I'm sure of that myself. I ain't sending no threats. I ain't saying nothing. If I find out something, I'm leaving. I ain't gonna give no explanation. I ain't gonna even tell you. I'm just gonna be gone. You're gonna look up and I'm gonna be gone. But it's a lot of women who will take a man back. You say you forgive him, but you really don't forgive him. You don't trust him. You insecure about what he got going on because he cheated on you. Why stay in a situation like that? This is taking you out of your own body. You're not even yourself, but y'all will stay in relationships with people that y'all say y'all forgive and y'all will keep making them pay for something that they did to you. That's not going to make your relationship work out. Like making somebody pay for something that they did that you were supposed to have you forgiven them for, but you didn't. You can't even get over it. So like then you then you complain about things when really emotionally that connection is already messed up. You can't get that back. A lot of times you can't get that back. But a lot of y'all, instead of seeing that, y'all will, okay, I forgive you. We can move forward. But really you don't forgive them. And you'll say, I forgive, but I don't forget. Forgiveness is a thing where you do something to me, I forgive you. What you did is canceled out. I'm not going to keep looking at it. I'm not going to be poking the wound when I decided that I was going to let it heal. Because then it ain't going to heal if I keep picking with it. You are not about to get me outside of my body. And if I'm outside of my body, I'm not who I'm supposed to be. I'm not the person that I was at first. I'm leaving. I don't. And if I love somebody to that extent, I ain't trying to fight with you. I'm not trying to have issues with you every day of our lives after you do something to me. I don't want the stress. I don't want the drama. And I don't want to fight nobody that I love. That's just how I feel. Tyler gets gelato with Kay. Kay to me is just Taylor. He has a type. She to me is just Taylor or whatever. He has a type for sure. But he gets gelato with Kay and like he says he feels understood by her but unappreciated with Taylor. Like he's comparing, like of course she understands you because she's trying to get you to choose her over your girlfriend that you brought to the island. Of course she understands you, but as soon as you get comfortable in that relationship, all that gonna change. Y'all be thinking, oh, is the grass is greener. The grass ain't greener. The grass has painted itself to look greener. So you can choose, so you can be over here watering this grass. And then when you keep watering, that paint washes off and you see how that grass really look. It ain't greener. Of course I'm going to understand you. I'm trying to take you from your girlfriend. Like, are you dumb? Are you stupid? Yeah. It's gonna be easier with a new person because they don't know you. They don't know you that your girl the you that your girlfriend know. They don't know you the you that your partner knows. They know this version of this fun. You ain't stressing her out. You showing her the best side of you because you trying to impress her and she trying to impress you. In the beginning, all of the things that you talking about, the feelings that you got, none of that's unreal. You putting on so you can impress somebody, so you can get in there. But then when you get comfortable in a relationship, that's when the truth comes out. And that's why a lot of y'all be getting got. Because y'all be that ego be the downfall. Somebody stroking your ego all the time. First of all, somebody always stroking my ego, I'm gonna be questioning what you got going on because ain't no way you like me this much. I know what I am. I know who I am. I know I'm special, but at the same time, you not finna make me feel like you like me this much. Calm down. I'm a good person. I'm a good time, but it ain't that deep. But y'all be letting that ego be your enemy. Cause all you want is that ego stroked. Stroke my ego, and then somebody strokes your ego, and then when you've chosen them and they start seeing a different side of you and you start seeing a different side of them, now the grass ain't greener. Never was green. All of this is fake. Niggas be lying. Okay. K tricks. Hold up. Okay. The guys plan an evening of fun for the ladies. They play some games, they dance, they have a great time or whatever. Still trying to loosen the girls up so they can start getting closer to them. And then it goes over to the guy, Grant on his date. I think no, this is Grant at the house, and this is when he was saying that he don't feel like Ashley is nurturing. Everybody is having a great time. Kay tricks Tyler into showing her his bedroom. It was so high school. I was like, grown behind people doing stuff like this is so weird to me. This is so high school, bro. Be upfront about what you want. Breon and Courtney talk about sexual tension. Like, they are talking with each other, and he's like, "Oh, I see the sexual tension between the two of us, and that's all you care about, sexual tension." And Courtney was such a beautiful girl to me, but the fact that I don't know, I just have this thing about women, or because the men wasn't really trying to plot and scheme to steal spots. The women were doing that. Women who tried to convince a man that she is better than his girlfriend are weird to me. You're okay with hurting some woman to get with this man who's going to do you the same way he did her. You think you different? What makes you different? He don't think you different. And the fact that you're willing to be with him knowing that he got a girlfriend, that's just gonna make him feel like you cool with anything. Okay, I can get over on her when it comes to certain things. Like, she know I got a girlfriend. I ain't hiding it. She came here knowing that I was with somebody, so obviously she okay with me dating other people. Men do not think how we think. They literally don't go by what you say, they go by what you do. What you allow, what you do, what you show them, not what you talking. Okay, so while the guys are talking, Mark comes talking to the girls. Comes in and announces the first bonfire, and like immediately there's tension. So then it goes to the bonfire, and Grant sees Ashley talking about what she isn't getting from him. He doesn't feel good about it. Um, he feels the type of way because it's like why are you talking about that with other people? Men hate when you talk about their shortcomings with people, especially other men. They hate it, but they will talk about you to other women though, and it's fine. But when you start talking to other people about them, it's why she telling all my business, why she saying that stuff about me, whatever. You was just telling these girls that you don't think that she's a mother. Did you forget that? Are you no better? That's an insult to a woman. Even a woman who don't like kids, that's insulting. You know that. So the fact that you said that, you knew what effect it could have on her. So stop it. Um Breon sees Shantae dancing with one of the guys, and he says she doesn't have her own personality, so he likes that she's being outgoing. This man ain't even shook. He's not concerned. He know that this is the most that she gonna do. She ain't gonna do nothing else, and he was right. This is the most she gonna do. At least she having fun, because when she around me, she don't got no personality. You created her though. You molded her to be that way. Now you don't like it. Sure. Lino hears Alexa talk about not needing him, and the clip that they showed him was very misleading. But of course, this is what happens on the show. They try to get you in your emotions to see if you really care about this person enough, or do you know your person enough to know that this can't be what she said. It had to be something taken out. Y'all had to have seen these shows before y'all get on them. So the fact that you just saw that and that was enough for you to be like, okay, she don't need me. She said she don't need me. She's trying to convince herself that she don't need you because she having withdrawals from not being around you. She not saying she don't need you. She's saying she needs you too much. And she trying to convince herself, you don't need him, bro. You need to move on with your life. Like, you here for a reason. Why are you acting like you can't be without her? But if you say that you don't need a man, you know how they act. Okay, they don't hear nothing else after that. I don't need you. But a lot of times people like to be needed because that means that they can have you where they want you. But I'm here because I want to be here, not because I need to be here. People don't like that. And I'm not going to even just say men don't like that. People, because women don't like it either. They like to be needed as well. He feels out of control and that he gives more in the relationship than she does. I doubt it. I doubt it. I seriously doubt it. Tyler sees Taylor telling Chase all his business and he feels like she's trying to tear him down. Like, why is she tearing me down? Why is she saying these things about me? What? I don't put down the toilet seat. Why is she telling that to another man? This girl is venting because she's been through a lot with you. She's done a lot for you. And she feels like you don't deserve it for real. And you probably don't. You know what you signed up for when you came on this show. You know that she was going to be with other men. And honestly, but women connect with men emotionally. So they going to tell a man all your business. I be telling women not to do that. You don't do nothing but give him the playbook. When you telling him all your business, all of the dudes that you been with, I was cheated on. Every dude that I've been with cheated on me. You just telling him that he can cheat on you too. That's all you doing. Cause baby, I don't care what I went through. Everybody loved me. They treated me right. Like, you ain't finna get no sob story from me. You ain't finna get in my business. I ain't finna tell you what I went through with other men. I mean, we broke up. It just didn't work out. That's all you getting from me. You gonna have to show me that you love me, but y'all will tell these men all your business and be mad that they use what you told them to get you. You give them the playbook. Oh, so she stay with cheaters. Okay, so I could cheat. It's just if I hide it good, then I can get away with it. She cool with getting cheated on. You just telling them how to treat you. You ain't doing nothing but telling them how to treat you. And I'm not gonna say that about all men. All men do not do that because some men actually do like you and they don't think, oh, so she with a cheater, she okay with him cheating. I'm gonna do the same thing. Not all of them think like that. So like, yeah, it's very few, but not all of them think like that. But most of them, yeah. You get the yapping. Y'all talk too much. Y'all talk too much. Y'all talk too much. I don't say nothing. We meet, you getting to know me. You ain't getting to know all the stuff I went through in my past with no other person. That ain't happening. Ain't happening at all. But let me know what y'all think about this episode. I feel like the second episode is usually where we learn how these people really feel about their partners. Because they got a little time away from them. They're around people that are different from their partners. So they start comparing and they start talking about what they're lacking in their relationships and stuff like that, giving people the playbook or whatever. You ain't never getting a playbook from me. You gonna have to figure it out yourself. We can figure it out together, but you ain't gonna get the playbook from where I had situations in my past. I ain't been in a relationship in about 10 years. I ain't got no data to give you. You gonna have to figure me out yourself. You gonna have to get to know me and see what it is. I'm not giving you no data because I ain't got it. 10 years. I don't even remember the niggas I've been with 10 years ago. I can't tell you nothing. Nothing for you. But y'all be telling all y'all business. Y'all be giving people the playbook. Y'all need to hush. And I'm talking about both sides. Why are y'all talking so much? Let these people get to know you. Stop being your trauma. Stop being your pain. If you heal, you shouldn't even be talking about most of the stuff that happened to you. Yeah, some stuff gonna follow you. Yeah, some stuff you still gonna have to work on. But you should not be talking about most of the stuff that happened to you in your past if you so called healed. You ain't healed if that's all you can talk about. You're not. But like I said, let me know what y'all think about this episode. I know the season is finished. I don't know if they had the reunion yet or not, but I'm gonna catch up this week. I'm gonna catch up to this and Love is Blind, y'all. I literally Love is Blind. I have been dreading going back there, but I'm gonna finish it. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think about this video, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye. Before you go, check out my website at srgrahamwrites.org and subscribe to my mailing list to get exclusive updates on works in progress, other news, and blog posts. Thank you.